Tom Taylor and Yasmin Putri unleash war as the three kingdoms converge on one another and begin the war to end all wars. Doing so reveals the shocking secrets of the House of El. Tom Taylor begins the end of the Dark Knights of Steel series with an action-packed issue that is also filled with many brilliant reveals and twists, some I never saw coming and others that were a little bit more obvious. All the war stuff of the issue was fantastic and chaotic as it should be, and I loved all of the storylines from the armies, Batman and the Titans arriving, to even Diana and Oliver's prison escape converging together for a big bombastic battle. One of the big twists of the issue is the inclusion of a White Martian, who we learn has been the one stoking this war from the entire beginning, impersonating Zala to kill off Jefferson and his son, impersonating Cal to almost kill Batman, and then Lara when she killed Hippolyta last issue. It was a little bit of an obvious twist. It would have to have been a shapeshifter, and really White Martians are the only real answer, especially given that this is very much their MO. They are agents of chaos and they like stoking the fires of war to get everyone to kill each other off so they can come in and take over in the aftermath. So I'm looking forward to the final 3 issues, finding everyone probably in an uneasy alliance against these beings. The bigger twist is revealed right in the final page, as Alfred is revealed to be a Green Martian, most likely John Jones. The reveal was handled perfectly, and it's not something I expected at all, and one I'm excited to explore a little bit more of next issue, and hopefully we get some backstory on how John arrived on Earth and how he became Alfred and what inspired him to become Alfred. Yasmin Putri's action-orientated artwork was just brilliant and full of life and colour, capturing some really great character moments from the characters, especially Diana and her rage-filled grief at her mother's death, that sort of being the spark that sort of set everything off in the opening act of this issue was great. The action sequences depicting the giant three-way war were fantastic and violent, capturing the chaos of a group of superpowered beings and what they would bring to the medieval battles really well. Dark Knights of Steel issue 9 was a fantastic twist-filled opening to the all-out war that, while some of the twists were fairly obvious, the final issue closing twist was well worth the action-filled build-up. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Dark Knights of Steel issue 9 sees the imprisoned Prince Kal-El met by a black-haired woman who talks to him in a whisper, knowing the prince's powers will allow him to hear her. She tells him not to make a sound until they are away from that place, and he needs to get them out of there quickly. Cal uses his super speed to run them down to a beach where he learns the young woman's name is Cassandra, and she works for Batman as one of his Robins. She reveals that she has spent long enough with the Amazons to know that they actually want peace as much as Cal does. She implores him to stop this war, giving him the lasso of truth to help his mission. On the battlefield, Hippolyta is ripped in two by Queen Lara, who calls for war. Before anyone can attack her, the Queen blasts off from the field, flying right by Cal, who catches up to his mother and asks what happened, but Lara answers him with a fist, smashing her son down into the battlefield. The impact of the Kryptonian makes the Amazons think another Kryptonian is actually attacking, but Cal tries to get Diana to listen to him. Diana is done listening, calling for the Amazons to attack, punching Cal clear across the battlefield as Waller sees her prince go down, calling for the El Kingdom to attack. Cavalry charge and Anissa uses her thunder powers to crumble the ground beneath them, destroying much of their forces. The Green Man's ring tells him to kill them, and when Alexander asks who, the ring just tells him to kill them all, since it doesn't matter. Green Man begins burning away the armies with his green flames, causing Anissa to blast him with her lightning. Waller calls for her archers to take aim as the two armies bear down on them, and suddenly a great fire falls from the sky as Batman, riding the Beast Boy dragon, arrives, demanding that they all stop this madness. Constantine knows this wasn't part of his prophecy at all as Bruce confronts Cal, knowing his brother tried to kill him. Cal has no idea what he is talking about as Lois finds Constantine, telling him the Green Man is turning on them and the El's princes are at odds with one another, and surely John can tell that he is being manipulated. John knows that Queen Lara murdering Hippolyta makes no sense, as Lara meanwhile makes it to her dungeons, killing the shark when he tries to ask why she is there, learning she is there to remove threats to her people. Oliver quickly tells Diana to aim her scream at the Queen and bars, and she does, blowing Lara away and her way out of their cells and into the armory. Diana tells Oliver to grab a weapon, but he doesn't know how he's expected to draw a bow with one hand. Diana tells Oliver to use a crossbow as they blow their way out of the castle, finding the raging battle below. Lara returns to try and kill Diana and Oliver, but suddenly she is taken down by another Queen Lara, who demands to know what the doppelganger is. Green Man is told to flee the battlefield by his ring as Alfred tells the armies to use fire against the doppelganger Lara. Oliver quickly douses his crossbow bolt in flames, firing it at Lara and striking her in the chest as she is revealed to be a white Martian, who quickly flees after being engulfed in flames. Zala and Cal pursue her, but the alien goes invisible and the elves lose her, as Alfred apologizes since he didn't know they were there. Batman asks what he means, so Alfred says that he was the last survivor of a war, but it was a war not of this world, as Alfred is revealed to be a green Martian.